Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Yep, birds are immediately alerted to my presence. Imagine that. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and well, I missed my upload yesterday, so it's mystery box time. So it should seem rather obvious considering that I had already mentioned that I was working both jobs, but I ended up getting home and being very, very sleepy. So I just kind of ended up just passing out and just letting everything ride. I figured today was another day and I can make it work. I think because of the way I have my build set up, I want to start in. Let's see. I forget what the name of Zeal's area is, but I'll know it when I see it. Thundering Keep, no. Living Courtyards, no. No, okay. I want to go to the Fiery Forge, whatever it's called. No, not the Chilling Dungeons. Yeah, Burning Furnaces, that's it. Okay. And that'll give me... Well, actually, that works out quite nicely, because he's going to be super weak to my signature. Alright, so that actually has more range than I thought it did. But yeah, oh, hello. Huh, interesting. See, I don't know if I want to take the Token of Doom because there are other things that I want. Namely, I would love to see either Dr. Song or... Oh, pardon me. Yeah, not too surprisingly, I'm still a little sleepy. But I did also take some time to look up what I feel is going to... Yep, that worked. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. But I also took some time to look up what I feel is going to be a decent pair. I hate those guys so much. God damn it, stop! Just stop living! Yeah, not something you want to be caught saying out of context, just at any point in your life. Just stop living! It's a security. Yep, he's right over here, officer. Oh, I was talking about a game! Alright, turned around too soon there. God damn it. Reaction time is off because I'm still tired. But like I was saying, I did have some time to look up what I feel is going to be a, hopefully, very interesting... Oh, pardon me. Very interesting theme run. And I look forward to seeing what people have to say about it. Though the more nihilistic part of me is thinking, no one's going to think anything about it. No one's been interested in these for a while now. And even though I hope that's not true, I do have to admit I've been noticing the kind of decline of interest in the theme run polls at the very least. So, I don't know. Or maybe it's just my desire to use characters that aren't super popular. But I figure these theme runs are a chance for me to discuss and talk about characters that don't normally get a lot of attention. I mean, what more is there that could be said about a character like the Joker that everyone has analyzed, super analyzed, and just gone back and forth on forever? Like, what? I might take Strongman's Hammer. I don't like the idea of all my cooldown taking longer, but at the same time, I do have the Curse Eater's Vest and Mask. It seems like it'd be worth it. Oh, hello. You there! There we go. Oh, definitely upgrading that. No. Not changing my basic. That's a maybe. That's also a maybe. There's a lot of things here that I like. Okay, come on. Focus, damn you. Now, like I said, there's not a whole lot that can be analyzed about a character that's already been analyzed to death. But when you start looking at characters that don't get a lot of time in the spotlight, now you have my attention. What do I like? Since I am working with a relatively close-range build, I think there are things here that I like. Alright, well, let's start by just going ahead and taking the Strongman's Hammer. Secondly, because we are working on a semi-critical hit, well, no, it's definitely a critical hit build, I'm going to take the Spiraling Typhoon. Alright, thirdly, do I take Jade's Chakra Locket or the Paralytic Venom Stone? My mind is going towards Paralytic Venom Stone because that's just going to make it easier to lock enemies in place. And now, what I really need is something to improve my critical hit chances, and something to improve my movement speed. Preferably also something that'll help take the sting off the Strongman's Hammer, making all my cooldowns worse. So I have a pretty good idea of what I'm looking for. Now, before I let myself get too far distracted, I should probably do the usual and describe the rules of the mystery box game. Hold on just a moment while I see if Anders has anything for some. Well, there's Jade's Chakra Locket a second time. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Actually, playing while sleepy. Let's wait and see what Iris has for sale. Now, those of you who have already heard this description 1,000 times, I'm sorry. But for those of you who are new here and aren't entirely sure of what's going on, the Mystery Box game is essentially a game where I carry the Curious Relic Cube all the way up to floor 3-1, where it'll have 5 relics. I will then drop it, and your goal is to try to guess at least 2 of the relics that drop. If you can do that, then I will let you determine the content of the next run. Or at least my next open run, because there are a lot of planned runs that I have as well. And from what I saw there, Violent Thornstorm is a maybe. Thank you, Poison. Then again, it's hard to turn down a freebie, especially one that I particularly like. I mean, yeah, it's not very critical hit worthy, but it will combo quite nicely with the idea that I do have a lot of stuff that is improving my power. Oh, hello, Nocturne. Then again, it might not be so bad, just stick with it. Plus, the binary splashdown does score a lot of hits all on its own. Or rather, it's like 3 or 4 hits, but still. And that's also kind of why I took Gravity Onslaught, because it scores a lot of hits, which is really good for trying to get critical hits to happen. There we go. And then, of course, Air Spinner is good for 360-degree coverage, because who doesn't like being able to just swing a big ball of air around in a circle and basically say no? I said no! Or to put it in another parlance, you shall not pass! So I guess now the question is, do I buy Violent Thornstorm? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Chakra Locket, because that's a little additional armor on top of self-heal. Then I'm going to come over here, and we're going to buy the Thornstorm, because that's just... it's just going to make a good option against the Thunder Twins. But Dark Sage, you always call them the Wonder Twins. Why is that? Super friends. Yeah, that was a good fight. And Cabby's Bubblegum. Okay, if you're just going to give me a bunch of freebies, I am not against that. So because all of my cooldowns are going to be boosted, unfortunately, and yes, I did sign myself up for it. It's not like I'm lamenting my choice or anything. There we go. Done and done. Thunder Drop? No thanks. I'm good. I'm just noticing I have a lot of things outside of Tracer Barrage that are not going to do well in this fight. There we go. Alright. Oh, you jerk. You think you're so cool just because you have that little teleport move. I bet you wish you could teleport. I mean, yeah, and most of us wish we could teleport. Unsure if I want to give him the bubblegum or not. I will subsequently wait and see if I find any freebies just laying around on the ground. If I find a good freebie just thinning on the ground, I'll sell it to him. I do like the idea of Kasim's Airy Cloak. And that will also aid in survivability. Thanks to the idea that I'm going to have higher cooldowns in exchange for way the frick higher damage. Dark Sage, you just censored yourself. Strangely, yes, I noticed that too. That will more than make up for selling off the bubblegum. The other argument to be made is that because I'm going to be spending more time using my basic, I should keep the bubblegum. Oh, I made it stupid. I made a big stupid. There we go. Sorry, I forgot. I was gonna just fight them. I was like, wait, this is not only faster, but it's hilarious. Alright, so I'm not seeing a lot of things that are going to aid with what I'm actually looking at here. Oh, hello, memory chainmail. Ah, stupid force mages. Go away. So, now that I have that... I think, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell him the bubblegum. And again, the argument of I'm going to be spending more time using my signature, so I should hold on to it is sound, but I'm also going to have very high attack power. And I have a full 7 Arcana already, so I shouldn't... I don't think I'm going to be too poorly off, or too bad off. Let me, teach myself how to speak here. And we can see the power starting to step in here. Autograph pad, hey, I can sell him that too. Beautiful. And even though I love the idea of the singing bowl, I'm wondering if the airy cloak wouldn't be the better choice. Oof. Man, don't you just hate having to make decisions? Decisions are the worst. I'm gonna take the singing bowl. So, hopefully everything was okay yesterday. I clearly missed my upload because I spent, 14 of the last 24 hours at work. There we go. Lured them into the hallway and then beat them down with the judicious use of a cactus. You can't go wrong when you're attacking people with a cactus. It seems like a very unwieldy way of attacking, don't you think? Eh! Sometimes the best ways of attacking are the weirdest. That's probably the cleanest fight I've had in that room, followed by the most embarrassing exit. See, the other thing that I'm noticing is that by having a much higher attack power, I'm also... See, I'm really leaning towards Wanderer's Mechanism right now, but I'm also noticing that the higher attack power is also filling my signature meter faster. So, again, I don't think I'm suffering too badly from the cooldown improvement. And when I say that, I mean the improvement of the cooldown times, not my cooldowns are better, because they're clearly not better. I'm just making this more confusing, aren't I? I'm just gonna shut up. I think you said all of those words out of order. And you would be right, every single word was completely wrong in that sentence. It's this room. Yeah, I saw that coming, but getting those guys firing the arc shots out of my way was top priority. Well, they just stand in formation and wait for you to enter the room before they do anything. That's why tactics like this work so well. It's like, oh, I can clearly see that there are enemies coming up. Why don't I just throw something into the room? And presto changeo, they're all stupid. I like explosive charge, but I don't think that's what I want. I know that's gotta be odd to hear me say. It's like, wait, you like explosive charge? You, the lord of throwing crap at people? And it's like, yes. Not all of the Arcana that I like are strictly missile weapons. I know I make it sound like that, but trust me, there is another method to my madness other than just throwing things. Not just a shrew, you know. Alright. So yeah, I am gonna invest in the Wanderer's Mechanism. And I'll upgrade this. And now I'm kind of wondering, would it have been a good idea to take the Token of Doom? Because I'm not finding a lot of stuff from the red portals that I really like. That's what I was trying to use. And I wish Kremire was still here. I'd sell him that clockwork train, too. Speaking of trains, I don't know if you guys heard that, but there is a train passing by my apartment right now. Which, yeah, that's nothing special. Happens a lot. Oh, how dare you! You jerk. Dude, stop teleporting. Like, I swear, you're... It's really damaging to my case. There we go. That was a nice, fast fight. And when you know the enemy's attack patterns and where they're gonna go, it's real easy to get things done. Okay, yeah, kinda hard to ignore the train now, isn't it? I mean, trust me, I'm trying, but one thing that trains are, it's loud. The other thing would, of course, be heavy. They are loud and they are heavy. Alright, also, before I forget, and it looks like I was about to, I know, let's go ahead and take care of the old mystery box. 5 relics. You only need to get 2 of them right. And yes, I know the percentile chances of that happening are very low, but someone is bound to do it in the near future. So let's go ahead. 31st mystery box to be dropped in 3, 2, 1. Mystery box! Alright, so we've got Curse Eater's Watch, the Bubblegum again, Conqueror's Belt, Family Seal, and Idealist Mirror. So, you guys are now going to be charged with the idea of trying to figure that out. Can you guess which ones are which? You let me know in the comments below. Or on my Discord, where I tend to be a bit more active. Honestly, I answer YouTube messages pretty frequently as well, so it's not like I'm only going to see it if you put it on Discord or what have you. Like, I'm pretty good about answering messages, so put it somewhere, I'll see it. Really? There we go. See, that's how you win. You just throw a disorganized chaos at them. Just, oh look, chaotic melee. Go, everybody! Go, my pupils! Alright, so we're taking either luxury handbag or adorable mimic. Not likely both. Definitely one of them. So it just depends on how many things I can safely sacrifice to the mimic. I think I can make this work. Alright, so let's actually wait. If I'm going to take the Mimic, I want to wait and see if there's anything else that I can either purchase or find to sacrifice to it. Because I've been guilty of just jumping on the bandwagon without considering further options and then missing out on some bonuses. So let's hold off, see if I can find something else to feed the Mimic before I just grab it. You know, like those 2 things. I had completely forgotten about those. How could you forget about them? Isn't that the whole point of this episode? You know, mystery box? I forgot about them because I wasn't interested in taking them. I don't see any other freebies on the map. That doesn't mean they won't show up, though. Oh, Binary Splashdown, you are my friend. Okay, none of these are really all that good. So it's just a matter of, am I going to want to spend money to pick up something to feed to the Mimic? There we go. Looking good. I will indeed improve the splashdown because that's one of the Arcana in the game that gets the biggest bonus from being upgraded. Okay, so here's how I'm thinking this is gonna work. I'm gonna come over here. Drop, 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 drop. I can't drop that. Actually, I can drop that. Because I forgot what it was. Drop. I'll pick up that, pick up that. No, 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 not yet. And then pick up that. And I'm pretty sure that's as good as I'm going to be able to do, because I don't think I'm going to get up to another 125. That is quite a bonus. And at this point, I feel sorry for anyone getting in my way. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Plus 48.5% damage. Plus another 20 for my signature specifically. Plus 9, plus 3. Oh, it's a rampaging good time up in here. Oh yeah, it's doomsday for this place. And of course, right at the end, I would have gotten another freebie. Well, in case you were wondering how crazy things could get with that adorable Mimic, there you go. And now, if someone would please give me some sort of movement speed upgrade. I know I said I wasn't going to complain about that because this was my choice, but at the same time, you know, just either that or give me the Crimson Clover. You know, one or the other game. I promise if you give me either a movement speed upgrade or the Crimson Clover, I will never complain again for the next 3 minutes. And even that I can't guarantee. Now, for those of you who are saying that you don't take the Anchor of Burden because of the movement speed reduction, I understand your points. I really do. That having been said, it's hard to get as good of an attack power bonus as you get from the Anchor. Well, actually, yeah, from the Anchor. It's hard to get a growing attack power bonus anywhere else. So, in my mind, it's worth it. That doesn't mean I'm absolutely correct, of course, just in my mind, I think it's worth it. Okay, so this is why the Arcana Rewards card is going to be helpful. Alright, let's see if Dr. Song gives us anything really neat. Flame Cleaver goes bye-bye. Elixir of Might. You know what? I'm down. Thank you, Doctor. Alright, so let's quick compile all of our damage bonuses. Plus 30. So that's plus 45, plus 95, plus 115 specifically for our special. So that's plus 104. So we're getting plus 129% damage for all of our spells, and an extra 20 on top of the signature. Like, that is what you call world-ending power right there. That is, I'm just going to drop a piece of bubblegum, and it's going to be a nuclear bomb kind of power. But I mean, you also have to be smart enough to use that power correctly, and as I'm sure you've seen, I'm a bit of an idiot. And Gravity Punch. Oh, the power. The power, it's maddening. Yes, this is what one would call unlimited power. And don't really need any of that. I'm good. Look at that, didn't even have to try. Oh, it's so nice. It's not easy living on top of Olympus. I mean, yeah, it is. You're on top of Olympus, and there's nothing that can really challenge you. You're on top of Olympus. Look at that, one use of my signature. One use of that, and I already had my signature ready to go. There we go. Like, how often do you see Shu get his special just straight up interrupted? Oof, definitely feeling in the zone right now, and not just because everything's dying in one hit. Well, dying in one hit when I'm not being dumb. Owie. Oh, this is a beautiful amount of strength. Oh, it happens so infrequently that I get this powerful, but you know what? I love it. Oh, I'm really tempted to buy Frost Fan just because I know it'll help out against the Null Flash agents. Nope. Nope, sticking to my guns. Yes, sir, I'm extremely powerful, but I'm also a little slow, so could you please not move very much? Ah! This would be a fast fight. Sweet, I attacked in the wrong direction. Yeah, look at that. All I had to do was throw out a couple of Tracer Barrages, and presto changeo, fight over. So that's why you never mess with a guy in a raccoon mask. You don't know what he's done to win the respect of the people around him by wearing a raccoon mask. So, that is mystery box number 31 in the bag. And I must say, I'm very happy to be able to keep doing mystery box episodes. I'm very happy just to be doing anything. I really do enjoy being an entertainer. Even if some days I'm not very entertaining. Well, doesn't that seem to defeat the purpose? Shut up, you. I don't want to hear your logic right now. And speaking of a lack of logic, let's quick discuss the next theme run. Now, I'm putting it up a day late, so I'm also going to run it a day later than usual. But the theme this time is nihilism. And some of you may already know where this is going, but it depends on how well you know your nihilistic villain characters. But in this case, I've got two for you that I think will really steal the show. At least I hope they will, because they're really interesting villains to me. And those two villains would be Count Bleck from Super Paper Mario, and the one and only Kefka Palazzo from Final Fantasy VI. So get your votes in on the theme run poll as soon as you can. Spread the word to your friends. Make sure everyone knows that this is going on. I mean, as many people as are interested, of course. And as per usual, I thank you for coming my way and spending some free time with me. Just do me a favor, drop the like, leave the comments, the usual YouTube dance, follow me on my social media, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you